getting back to the greens, it's not a green. We've decided that.
Not green.
It's a radius. It's a circle. It's circle 1 and circle 2.
Which is an awesome way to designate that.
I love it, and I would. Can we please stop and move away from calling it a green? Because when you call it circle 1, I know that distance from circle 1 in. When you call it a bullseye, I know the bullseye in. When you call it circle 2, I'm still, how far is circle 2 out? I don't put you a spot.
Well, it's double circle 1. And circle 1 is like 33 feet.
So
Circle 2 should be
60 foot if you're out there?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And these guys are making it way too often for that hard and
Well, yeah, watching Ricky during the World Championships, there were some putts where he ended up just canning a 45-foot putt. It took him almost no time to think about it. He just walked up. He knows his putt. He knows his shot. He just putted in. And on camera, it looks really, really easy when you're sitting at home. But then you step out 45 feet from the basket and you try to make that putt.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, this is impossible.
No. And that's the part where it doesn't translate on television as well. And golf is the same way. You don't appreciate the steepness of number 10 at Augusta until you actually walk down it. You could ski down that hill. But you don't. It just looks like it's a dogleg left, and it's the same with disc golf. You don't appreciate some of the hill climbing that's going on with these players, or
the shot shapes, the trees,
the shot shapes, and
the angles.
They don't. I mean, you're in a golf. You're in a perfect fairway. If you're in the fairway, it's perfect, man. You may have to work your balance a little bit, where you have to put your weight a little bit more forward or your weight a little bit more back to compensate. And in disc golf, I know it's the same, but you still need, some cases, a run-up if you've got to get some torque out there. And
so get some distance.
You've got an uneven ground. You've got stuff that isn't manicured, and that is maybe other things about details of the sport that I think are fantastic. But yeah, so a radius, and saying it's circle 1 and circle 2, I think gives it its own identity again. It pushes it away from golf more, which I think is necessary in becoming its own sport. Mm-hmm. I'm just one person, but coming from golf and having played for a long time and a fairly good level and competitive level, that this deserves its own identity.
It should be a little bit more individual. There's no clubs or balls. It's people and discs.
Yeah.